think that probably, sure, Gen Z on average might use their phones, especially like kids on iPads. That's kind of crazy, more than like people used to do in the days. But I think that's just because it's just like a product of having more phones available to people at a cheaper cost than what they otherwise were. So I think if you were to compare that to other forms of media back in the day that were at similar availability and costs, like the television, for example, like that's something to look at. And it's just that it's more portable and like seen by other people, whereas a TV was like in a private place at home, but it doesn't mean that you're on it more or less than what you were. Even today, still, people spend most of their time on TV. And I guess the line gets blurred with like Netflix and whether or not that's considered TV or like being on your phone, but like still, I think it's just like how people decide to spend their time.
I think like there's always those stereotypes like, oh, we're always on our phones, blah, 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 and they're like, oh, back in our day, we always had fun, we talked to people, whatever. But I think there's always kind of a sense of everyone always remembers like the good old days of the past. Like you always remember the good times, you never really remember the bad. And so sure, they're saying like, oh, we always interacted, we talked to people face to face.
Right.
But I'm sure there was probably like long stretches of just like nothing.
Okay.
And so I feel like we probably have just as much human interaction as they did back then. We're just filling those long gaps with social media.
Right.
So I feel like it's very, I feel like they're just not remembering it as accurately as they may think. And so
Right.
I don't think it's like the technological age is like that bad.
Right.
Then again, I'm a CS major, so of course,
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You're on the defensive a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, just chill. Phones are great.
I think, a lot of things that people say about Gen Z, it's true. But in the sense that, we're all addicted to our phones, we're all ostracizing ourselves from the real world to pursue things that are digital. What I think is incorrect, though, is that I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that we're opening up new levels of communication that haven't been reached, and we're able to use them both in tandem with each other.